Ebusiama memo akwa abasonko so kwa fambra nimdie news. Putu Prumuya na ababetu dwase Ashanti Regional MPP chairman. Chairman Wontumi, police, meche national security asa afane nonum a ababegu yepono so hwe video ya etwagu ya na one ne dom kakra bi pia bonten so a ebusua sei asa esi na wanimsem dada se national securities officers meche CIDs EOCO ne tenabia wampene meche na anu fiada na enrajo Monday call the police headquarters meche criminal investigation department CID mototo na no bebre abusunya at the end of the day no yentimi anhu sobo potia yente da ana yemfambo na wontu ho anamon a at the end of the day eja odi fufu sa besin kofi asomdwem na yenim se de kwamre kwanani de se de police hye ni city na obekọ na wakwa de ne ho akochia headquarters na echese or around in case of say omuhia ne se investigation bi ebekọ so ane no ana abusua out of the blue onam kwaso a okọ baabi akodi ne dwuma na putu primi ya che na najebre ni legal counsel William kusi ewo ha de nkrato
odaso wo NI before ne ho
Beba try omo fa no nsia
we no
nsia ai o ha no mo odaso wa ha
na wetimi de wani ehu no
Beba try
woni na di nkomo
Beba try
o catch wo say NIB officers ne ba ne fie no eden no mu gina so ka say no nti omo de ba befa no one we di san komo no
me pacho me ni di san komo no anopa no e ba no ho no e go mbisa ne say di echi ne ba befa no in fact so no aka sa kra onim adukonti o befa no e ji so ka say onimu a no oboa as at the time madam needing komo no pa ne so it was later on and investigators no ebe frame me and nyina ekwatena omo dem a omo sase so omo toto na no nti omo toto na no interrogation nyina awie no mo caution no so as part of the caution statement no mo take here no then we say omo charge no for false publication of false news.
Publication of false news, that's the charge NI before the abono. After so we taking the caution statement ni bibia.
Charge no body.
Interrogation cost na wo hobby. Na publication of false news relative to what? What specifically are they talking about?
Me that's it. Almost say okoche bibi on the X account so. Anna after so for granting interview one of the media houses, and then was also actually petition be to the president, and you want to know where they were coming from. So we say a petition now or to come president no. So according to investigators, any NIB for no almost say in some of the trouble and say no false. That's according to them. But my client has denied it seriously.
Now, on they say the content of the petition is false. And now say, aside the petition, no public commentary or false. Which is which?
Both.
But the content of the petition is contained in the petition to the president, Meboa.
Yes.
But how does that amount to publication? Nunti almost say false and beyond the petition, which cannot be categorized as having been published. Interviews are grantee be waha or grantee be or other media houses, no, and none and the content near false and
Okay, so Obi, it's good you're a lawyer and I'm a lawyer. Our strategy is to keep the cards close to our chest. And she almost have no more say the omaka any the client and we are always on the side of our client.
Was there any question around the video currently in circulation? Video I make around see. Omubusa question before home.
Omubusa before.
And was it to the effect say your client ne release a video na.
I know the Oman Misasa. Oman Misasa on the release video na I say on the release it. Oman Misasa it seems familiar with the people in the video. And no. But Oman Misasa on a release it and I say on a release it. I wouldn't have even allowed that question there.
Oh, okay. Into the main charge, and it's a publication of false news.
Yes.
To create fear and alarm. And I just publication of false news.
It's publication of false news, which is pursuant to I think section 208.
Yes.
2081.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Of Act 29. Which is a misdemeanor. And it's a much for. It's a very misdemeanor.
A offense, the benyo offense I who be brisa.
What you say?
And for you, no, this whole Rambo style arrest near Deno, an overkill if you want.
I will even say it was unnecessary. It would have been best if they had just invited him to come with his lawyers. I don't know, you're more dignified than say this Rambo style. You know the trauma you are taking these family members through.
Now, do you know so say ebia no maton sa frɛ wo client na wanko?
I know that for a fact. O man ton sa frɛ no.
And the only interaction with NI before ne omoba ni fia no pay.
Me pa try.
Wow. There are media reporting so say Neyere when you miscarriage following arrest of Nikuno as a lawyer, I bet me I confirm this story no.
Yes, me Neyere no enua bema edim komo. Waka sa achire me. Nti se obwade necessary but you no catch them no.
But you verily believe same
to be true. Yeah.
Wow. And more idea timer umbe yine free and I say umbe jaina man na komo ne mo disan komo no.
So now, you know, in criminal procedure, once you are cautioned and you are charged,
no? Yes.
The next is for your lawyers to put in a bail application.
Yes.
And she say, you know, we've also done that. We are waiting for their response.
Okay. And you've put a bail application before the NIB officers, I suppose.
Yes, the investigator who charged him.
No. In a more try more response. And for now, Moon name say, and the Krombe Jana na say Umunyana, you don't know that.
Obi. Then better discussion because you know why?
Dabi.
Because people me any lawyer for it him say misdemeanor there. Even your offenses are so clear. And then too much in versus AG. Yes, it's available.
Yes.
And see, an offense which is treated as a misdemeanor, I don't see why we should even be discussing whether you have money bail and I have money bail. Unless there is something behind it that you and I do not know.
Wow. And when you were speaking with your client, when you had opportunity to speak to him, no, na Nidimi not saying, is he okay?
Oh, let me say, sir, he's okay. Bibian Hano, because he had said in China, he didn't come up. Encourage, you know, say the family is safe. And she on can come and turn him. And from the conversation, also, who said, oh, okay. At least from the layman's point, this will be a doctor being about examining there. But from the layman's point and from the outlook, it's okay.
Very well. Enti lawyer my yen say na yen hwemfa ensi unless e bibi ho a mi musa ya opese wo di tuja ma yentie o me pacho.
Obi the message say state securities no. Yen nyina o mai mu ni yetse. Na yentie say obi osabi wadi awu a na busua ni awu. Se nipa ba akudi awu a na busua ni awu. Na nya say nipa no mo pe no action. Now, Rambo style, nipa numbering 20 and above, pickups, share uniforms, and you should share normal clothes. Namu ko run fear ko body gate pia gate to form. I mean, the man wo ho, the yere wo ho, other family members. The question is, Omodia no maye. I was go through that trauma. The painful aspect, they say, the best shot. I deal with that credit for the rest of his life. So then I had this courtesy to, I mean, more dignified. Call him, invite him. So I'm not there. Then you go and arrest him. You be saying also because of the words of warrant, you might not share warrant. Yeah. Why must we do this to ourselves? Why?
Very well. Lawyer, may I ask you, Bibiani,
Obi and Nasi Keke. Mufamanu Tuna Monka. Because and I hadn't take me. Or China, the back of your grant interview already, so near about here. Now you know much or no one can on Omuyam Shishumo. It is something we must all speak against.
Very well. Very well. Yes, that's Papa. Lawyer Clement Opoku Jemfi, popularly known as Kwame Poku CID, and Motesi and ED and Komo concerning the whereabouts of his client Adenta Komi. And no NDA. Well, let me quickly read for you the statement issued by the opposition NPP and the General Secretary of the party and an insa eshe statement no ase lawyer Justin Kodia Frempong ase state sponsored persecution of MPP members must end immediately. The new patriotic party condemns in the strongest terms the growing pattern of politically motivated intimidation and harassment of its members by the NDC government through the misuse of state security institutions. These actions represent a direct assault on Ghana's democracy and the rule of law and must cease forthwith. Rambo-style arrest of Adenta Komi. At approximately 7 a.m. today, May 23, 2025, Mr. Alfred Ababi Okomi, a member of the NPP widely known as Adenta Komi, was forcibly arrested at his residence by heavily armed men believed to be operatives of the National Intelligence Bureau. Startlingly, 6 of the officers wore masks and wielded AK-47 rifles in a brazen display of intimidation. This is clearly linked to Mr. Kumi's recent petition to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama requesting the immediate dissolution of the committee established to review petitions for the removal of Chief Justice Gertrude Tokonu, rather than address the concerns raised in the petition through due process. The response of the state has been to silence the whistleblower through intimidation and force. This is a clear affront to democratic accountability and an ominous attempt to obstruct justice. Police summons to Ashanti Regional Chairman. In a related and equally disturbing development, armed men this morning stormed the residence of Mr. Bernard Enchiboe Siakon, popularly known as Chairman Wontumi, the Ashanti Regional Chairman of the NPP. This is in relation to a 19th May 2025 CID invitation to Chairman Wontumi to assist in an investigation. Chairman Wontumi duly responded by assuring that he was not going to be available on the 21st as demanded by the CID because of medical reasons, and that he would be available on Monday, 26th May 2025. It is thus completely astonishing for armed men to storm his residence when these correspondences have gone on. This is nothing short of political harassment. These developments represent a calculated pattern of abuse of state power designed to weaken opposition voices and erode the democratic fabric of our nation. Such actions do not only violate the fundamental right of Ghanaian citizens, but also endanger the principles of transparency, justice, and equal protection under the law. The NPP calls on all Ghanaians and defenders of democracy to condemn these acts of political persecution being perpetrated by the NDC government. Signed, Justin Kodua Frimpong, General Secretary of the NPP. Inti eno ena a statement NPP ede atuja. Ma meaning komo Justin